Good morning. This is KELOLAND on the go with all you need to know in news and weather as you start your day.
The owner of a fireworks stand that was broken into this week is upping the reward. Pyroholic in eastern Sioux Falls is now offering $1,500 cash plus $3,500 worth of fireworks for information leading to an arrest. 3 people dressed in black broke into the store early Monday morning.
Within minutes, the thieves had several $1,000s worth of fireworks and were out the door. If you have information on who may be involved, you can call Crime Stoppers at 367-7007 or use the P3 Tips app. Police in Somerset, South Dakota are investigating a series of vehicle burglaries. Officials say the burglaries happened in the area of Bellingham and Manchester Streets Monday night.
Police say the people involved are believed to be driving a stolen SUV with missing hubcaps. Authorities also shared this photo of items found in the area. If you have any information or can identify the items, you're asked to call Somerset Police. Firefighters in the Black Hills responded to a wildfire left behind by a weekend storm. It happened just before 5 o'clock Mountain Time Sunday afternoon. Multiple agencies, including the Johnson Siding and Silver City volunteer fire departments, were called to the fire.
Authorities shared these photos and video of the scene. A helicopter could be seen bringing water to the fire. Officials say around 1 acre was burned.
Now let's get a check of our forecast with meteorologist Scott Munt. Much cooler by July standards, Scott.
Oh, that it is. You know, temperatures today and probably in the 70s in many locations will hit the 60s across western South Dakota with a slight chance for a shower or thunderstorm in western KELOLAND. So 67 are going high in Rapid City, 73 in Pierre and in Sioux Falls, 70 today in Aberdeen. And these temperatures will remain below average as we do go through this coming weekend with only slight chances for rain. I'll have more details on the KELOLAND live Doppler forecast coming up.
Thank you, Scott. The city of Lenox marked Independence Day with its old-fashioned 4th of July celebration.
The 39th annual event started out on a stormy note, forcing the cancellation of the parade and car show.
A lot of work goes into this, you know, a lot of volunteer time and a lot of blood, sweat, and tears, but we needed the rain, so we're not mad about it.
Once the rain moved on, it was business as usual for food vendors and many events, including the Little Miss Lenox contest. The day-long celebration ended with fireworks.
And once the rain moved out of Sioux Falls Tuesday morning, a free picnic of hot dogs, chips, and water went on at the Levitt downtown. It was put on by the city of Sioux Falls.
Behind me is our traditional Independence Day celebration picnic, where we offer 3,000 free meals to those that attend.
While the picnic took place, the planned musical guests were canceled due to the weather.
Fireworks stands are a staple of summer, at least this time of the year. This stand in Garrettson has always been located roughly in this area, but owner Bev Howe tells us it hasn't always been in this exact spot on Highway 11.
No. Before Garrettson added this section on, we were a little bit closer to town. Okay. But we've probably been here for, I would guess, 40 years.
You heard from Bev and her mother in our Flashback Friday last week. In case you missed that, we've included a link to that report at KELOLAND.com. Over $1 billion is proposed in the new CIP plan for Sioux Falls. The new plan is for 2024 through 2028 and is the largest in Sioux Falls history.
$58 million will go to Park and Recreations for expanding trails and renovating 3 older pools. One of the pools is Keene Park Pool, and a resident doesn't like the idea of changing the pool.
I just like the simplicity of it. I like the fact that it's not overcrowded. I like the fact that, you know, it's not just a mega landmark for the place of Sioux Falls where you can actually come and get into the pool.
The plan will be proposed to City Council on July 20th. You can read the plan on this story at KELOLAND.com. That's a look at some of our top stories.
Now let's get one last look at the weather with meteorologist Scott Munt. Scott?
All right, good morning, everybody. We are looking at mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies for today. Western and southwestern South Dakota may be an exception. We do have a slight chance for a shower in western and southwestern South Dakota this afternoon. 20, maybe 30% chance to see that. Clearing as we hit the evening. That will last into the overnight. That will combine with light winds to bring in temperatures in the upper 40s to near 50 degrees. 60s. And then late in the day tomorrow, we'll watch western South Dakota for some evening showers and thunderstorms, and some of those will last into the early part of the overnight. Well, we do have a slight risk for severe weather in the western and southwestern South Dakota for tomorrow evening into the early part of the overnight, with hail and wind being the main threat out of any storm that develops. So for today, temperatures will be cool, highs in the 60s and 70s. Look at the cool air tonight, 40s to near 50 degrees for overnight lows, mostly clear, light winds. And then for tomorrow, slightly warmer, temperatures still below average. Afternoon highs tomorrow will reach the 70s and 80s. You can always check the details of the 7-day forecast while you're here online. Have a great day.